Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing on this wonderful Wednesday? We are back with some Dreamlight Valley. I completely forgot when I decided what we were going to be doing on stream today that there's a new event. So listen, or it's probably going to be halves and halves. I do need to check my Scrooge shops, check out Reset, all that stuff. The new floating festival event, I believe, has just started, and I, against all odds, have managed to level up Pegasus to level 8. So we have the giant blue crystals, which means we can proceed with an Elsa Ice Castle build. But hello, hello. Anthony, hi. Ariel, Joey, Sarah, J Reader, hello. Momo, hi. I highly doubt I'm gonna have anything new in here. Sundog, Zoe, Nina, Candia, hello. How's everybody doing? How did everyone do on their dream snaps? When I say I wanted to quit, oh my goodness, with leveling Pegasus, it was so tedious. Can we just we're far enough from the release of Wish Blossom Ranch that we can talk about how tedious leveling up the horses is, right? It's so tedious. And then y'all might have seen, I briefly changed the scheduled streams title earlier today because I was leveling Pegasus up. I was like halfway through level 7 or something, and my power went out. You know what? Let me knock on some wood. My power went out, and my power company said it wouldn't be back for 2 hours. And I was like, 2 hours? That's like stream time. I'm not gonna have time to do this. So I didn't think I was gonna be able to finish, but it came back, and here we are, successful. The best way to be. I did actually get 4K for my dream snap, which, you know, on the one hand, I'll take it. On the other hand, I don't need this. On the other hand, it's like it was one that I threw together really fast. So it just made me mad all over again that I did poorly on the other two. You got 1,500. I still need to watch the vids, see the data about the dream snaps moonstone rewarding change that has allegedly happened. I haven't had the time to catch up. Hopefully maybe tomorrow on a no stream day I'll have some time to look into all of the things. Hi Kat, hi Katie, hello. Yeah, that's what I heard. AE. I did see that Oscar has a video. The way I've started, actually, my apologies to Oscar, actually. I would like to formally apologize in a public setting. I did, in fact, start the YouTube video on 3 separate occasions, and each time I only made it 30 seconds in, which famously is bad for a video. I should have just let it play, even though I wasn't going to be able to watch it. In case you didn't know, if you like a YouTuber, don't put on their video and then immediately exit out of it. It tanks their performance. But the intention to watch was there, though. The YouTube apology. I apologize, Oscar, for my 3 starts and exiting out within the first minute of the video, indicating that the content that you were making was not great, when in fact it was great. But yes, that's life. Also, my moonstones, horrible. The balance is rough, which is why I was very pleased with the 4K today. Okay, let me grab this while I'm here. I think I'm mostly stocked up on berries, but I'll grab these anyway. Oh, another thing I was doing, I'm finally almost done with the storage island. Why do I have these? Where did these come from? Whatever. Oh, I used them in my dream snap, so when I cleaned up the floating island. Got it. Okay. I'm finally almost done with my storage island. I was doing some of the last stuff for it this morning. I was not able to quite finish it. What is this? Oh, I think I have these. For those of you who care, I did decide to separate my flowers by color instead of by biome. So that's kind of what I'm doing, finishing that right now. Okay, nothing new, still no fence. Scrooge, let me buy some extra crystals though. Furniture. Give me a bunch of these. Hello? You had no playing time 2 weeks ago, so it's the first week in a really long time that you won't have a Dream Snap reward. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That is actually quite rough. We will look at the premium shop and Dream Snaps and all that. I kind of didn't expect us to be able to get more than one glass shoe. That's cool, I guess. I'll also grab these. Same with the table. The table is giving like quest item that we never get again. Okay. Okay, probably. I made a to-do list that was like achievable, possible, and ambitious, and on the ambitious was to get Khan up to level 7 as well, so I got the giant pink ones. We did not reach the ambitious level of our to-do list, but that's okay. Okay, I got those, and now the time has come for looking at a multitude of things. Thoughts on the Tink skin when you can't really see it? I haven't actually looked at it on Tink yet, so we'll do that. But we have a Dream Snaps this week. Winter Lodge Getaway. Okay. A decor challenge. Create a charming winter hideaway filled with frosty details. Bring to life the lively spirit of the mountains and the warmth of a winter gathering. I would like to know if this is a safe space for me to say that I'm over the winter themed Dream Snaps. I know we probably have like a month of them left. I'm over them, over the winter. And this makes sense because in the premium shop this week, we have the Snowy Ski Chalet. We also have a Husky Puppy. We have a ski lift that I haven't purchased yet because, okay, we'll talk about it. And we have this Frosty Pixie Tinkerbell, which I did get, and I'm wearing the outfit version of this. There's the outfit and there's the dream style for Tink. Also, hello, Zara. You somehow landed in the 4K. Congratulations. The Husky is kind of cute, but something about it doesn't really... I don't know how to explain it. Something about the design of it feels like it doesn't match the design of the other critters that we have in game. This Snowy Ski Chalet is quite cute. The word chalet just feels so fancy. Husky Puppy, it's fine. I don't know, something about the dog, it's not my favorite companion we've ever had. This ski lift, the reason this piece of furniture confuses me is because it's a solitary single wheel-like thing with a pole and a thing. It's a glorified bench. It's not going anywhere. The whole point of a ski lift is to move you somewhere. This cannot move because it is not anything other than this one hanging. It's a swing. You know what I mean? It's not a ski lift. It's not a ski lift. It's just a fantasy bench. Correct. It doesn't move, doesn't make sound, not worth 1,200. Look, I don't even mind that it doesn't move or doesn't make sound. If something has a cool animation, a cool sound design, even better. But it's the fact that it's not a ski, it's gonna look goofy to me. I'm sure people will find a way to make it look cute, but my thing is like, if I saw this, I would be like, why is there a random pole with a bench? It's not a ski lift because there's nowhere to lift you. It's, you know what it is? It's the ski version of those egg chairs that I feel like everyone had like 5 to 10 years ago, where it's like a little hook and the like egg chair like hangs from the hook, so you're sitting in it and you're kind of like this. I wish I had my face cam because I you can see what I mean. Like it's like the little like hook, and then the egg is like hanging from it, and it's kind of just like floop, 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 floating around, you know? It's a ski egg chair. So in case you can't tell, I think it's a silly item. I don't know if I'll be purchasing it. A Spotlight collection. Oh, I skipped over this whole thing. Wintry Magic set. This is a bunch of stuff from the Royal Winter Star Path. I had to search for it, but I got there in the end. You can't wait to catch Oscar's Toot or Boot VOD to see his reaction. I need to know Oscar's thoughts as well. I feel like Oscar and I tend to be fairly close in our opinions about things like that. Spotlight collection is Winter's Wonder Bell, Footstool Bundle, Triangle House Bundle that comes with the house and the chair, and I think that's it, yeah. Touch of Arendelle Corner. Oh, I forgot they split this up into 2 bundles. That was so silly of them. This was a long time ago, but that was so goofy of them to give us a cabinet and a corner cabinet and a corner counter in a set, and then a regular counter and a regular cabinet in a different set. It's a very nice set for what it's worth, but why is it 2 separate ones? And then the Touch of Arendelle Pantry. I like all of those items. Okay. Let me go ahead and put Tinkerbell into her new dream style. This is a cheaper dream style. I think usually they're 2,500. The Eve one was less, but I can't remember how much that one was. And this one I believe was 1,750. So let's see if we can find Tinkerbell here. Just bought the first one and realized the rest is another purchase. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That was one of the earlier bundles, I think, but that is silly. Tink. Oh, listen, I mean, okay. If you love Tinkerbell, I feel like go for it, because why not? That being said, it's kind of like the one Buzz Lightyear dream style that we have, except kind of worse, because I feel like the Buzz dream style is a very different color and it's very sparkly, so you do kind of notice it more, even if you're far away, even though he's tiny. This one, especially with Tinkerbell's like bright glow, kind of, unless you're right up on her, you're not really gonna notice the difference. So I feel like if you hang out with Tinkerbell a lot and you see her up close and personal and you want a wintry style, by all means. But if you're just going for another look for her, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, especially because it's pretty much the same color. So unless you're really looking, I don't think it's going to have a big impact on your experience. You've had the corner set for ages, waiting to get the proper counters to go with them. Oh, so you're absolutely getting the bundle. That's amazing. I'm glad that you're able to complete the set. Complete the set is kind of a wild thing to say for counters in 2 different premium shop bundles. What was the other thing? The chalet and the dog. Yes, of course. Thanks for lurking, Ariel. You love the outfit on the avatars. Yeah, I think the outfit on our avatar is really cute. I like having a wintry fit that's not blue or... Is that meant to be my skin clipping through there? In what world? I like having a wintry outfit that's not blue or like Christmassy. Even though this is green, it doesn't feel Christmassy to me. Okay. Companions. Where can I find the husky puppy? It's fine. This is the... Is this the pose we had for Lucky? Kind of similar to the pose that we have for the alligators, or no, the crocodiles, and the rabbits, kind of. Kristoff, what? He's like, look at that pup. Okay. Speaking of pup, oh my goodness. In my Finch app today, what did I do? I did something. Oh, I hatched a micro pet egg. I got the cutest little disco dachshund. Oh my goodness, I'm in love. I love the micro pets in Finch, and I love disco dachshund. I'm not sponsored by Finch, but I want to be. I'm so obsessed with this app. There are like maybe like 2 sponsorships I would ever want to actively reach out to be like, any chance you want to pay me to talk about you because I already love you so much? Finch is one of them. Okay, I feel like, okay, we're gonna look at this at night. I like it. I like it. I like it. I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. I wish there was a little something else kind of breaking up some of the wood texture. And what I feel like might actually have done that is if, yeah. If there was still like a glow from the windows, even during the day, but also by the upper beams, you know, like the 2 little, what are they called? Like corbels? I think that's what they're called, by the door on the top balcony that are holding up the little beam. I feel like there's a big stretch of wood there that feels kind of... Is this what the snow always looks like? Anyway, it just feels a little barren. I feel like the snow just looks very detailed right now. I don't know if that's what it usually looks like. The top floor looks like a surprised face. I don't think I see it.
Hi, may I? Can we talk?
But I do like this building. I think it's cute. Building a win for me. I think if I were making recommendations, I would probably recommend the house. I typically do anyway. And maybe the puppy. I feel like the Tinkerbell skin is kind of a skip, actually. And I feel like the ski lift is a skip just because I feel like it makes no sense. Okay, cute. We're going to go ahead and actually check out the event now and then get to decorating. Can I? Oh, wrong button. Get rid of the house. You love Finch? Finch is so good. Hi, Kristen. Hello. Okay, we're just gonna go for it without actually looking at the event tab. No, we won't. We'll look at the event tab. I think we might have looked at it a little bit last week. The Winter Floating Festival ends in 21 days. Oh, I like that you can teleport there. A chilly celebration is in the air as the Winter Floating Festival begins in the valley. Use the available portal in the plaza to visit the festival island. It's decorated for the season and teeming with puzzles to solve to win exclusive prizes. The Winter Floating Festival is here for a limited time only, so be sure to explore this new island as much as you can before time runs out. And then we have 3 puzzles open right now. 1 unlocks next week and 1 unlocks the week after. For the event, have companions for drops and foraging to duplicate, but especially the foraging for the extra beans. Is that just to complete it faster? Because I don't necessarily care about that. Or is there a reason that I need them long term? Festive blueberry hot cocoa. So you can get more beans, but like, what's the point of more beans? I don't know how I would feel about a blueberry cocoa. Just helps it go quicker. Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually too concerned about that. Cute. Wait. Look at them getting a little fancy with the path here. Double cocoa stall. Okay, wait, this is kind of a cute little setup. The Encanto walls are certainly a choice. The goat in the little tub. Got these here. Well, okay. We're just gonna wander around for a second. Oh. Festive mint hot cocoa. Now that sounds delicious. Now I really want hot chocolate, which is unfortunate. We have some cherries. We have a cooking station. I feel like I like this island better than I liked the one that we had for Halloween. I feel like this one's cuter. Okay, one. Wait, let me see what these are. Hat, bow. Oh, that's also a hat. Wait, we have different types of hats. Top hat, bow, pom-pom hat, baseball cap. Okay, okay, okay. Be prepared for a jump scare. Don't love that. Okay, so we have one baseball cap. We have one pom-pom hat. Wait, if I do these right now, will they stay? It doesn't matter. I feel like I need my notepad. 2 baseball caps, 2 pom-pom hats, 3 pom-pom hats, 2 baseball caps. 1 top hat, 2 pom-pom hats. No, 3 pom-pom hats, 2 baseball caps, 5 golden rings, 1 top hat. Okay. Top hat, baseball, pom-pom. We got 1 bow. Bow, top hat, baseball, pom-pom. Bow, top hat, baseball, pom-pom. Bow, top hat, baseball, and pom-pom have the same now. 2 top hat. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 bow, 2 top hat, and then I just need to see if I have 1 more pom-pom or 1 baseball cap. Okay. Bow, top hat, pom-pom, baseball. I think that's it. Bow, top hat, baseball, pom-pom. No, pom-pom, baseball. Yes. Bow. Would you like to move? Top hat. Pom-pom. Baseball. The other way. Baseball, pom-pom. There we go. Listen, that was pretty good. That was pretty good for remembering things, which we all know is not my strong suit. Winter floating festival pouch. And a husky on an island. Indeed, indeed. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, fountain and rabbit. Got it, got it, got it. Let me take this. You love him? Wait, really? Okay, I gotta track down a rabbit, I guess. You hate it too? Okay, okay. He's from Nightmare Before Christmas? Wait, really? I don't know whether that makes me hate it more, but I don't think it makes me hate it less. Okay. I feel like that should be something that I can read. Ah. Cocoa. Fascinating. I wonder, actually I'm not going to say it because I don't actually want information on it. Notice, chocolate fountain maintenance. If the fountain is empty, please remember to refill it with a specific combination of flavors. 15 festive blueberry hot cocos. What? 10 festive cherry hot cocos. 20 festive mint hot cocos. Okay, so I'm missing one. Oh, wait, no. I have it there. How many do I need? 15, 10, and 20. Okay, that's a lot. Said you needed lots of beans. Yeah, that's fine though. I mean, I can come back and get them. It was the same with all the things that we needed for the last one. Festive. Blueberry hot cocoa. Yeah, we have 3 weeks. I do not judge anybody who wants to finish this as quickly as possible, but I also need y'all to not judge me if that's not my path, if that's not my journey. Yeah. Okay, wait. Wait, I thought that would have something to do with... Is that the wrong fountain? Let me see. Looking, we're looking. Ah, no, not you. Was that the correct fountain? Oh, it's this fountain. Okay. Oh my gosh! Wait, I'm sorry, what? I hate it! I hate it here. I know I said this was cuter. I hate it here. Why is it giant? What the heck? You're just existing. Okay, well, give me a minute. It's giant because ours is tiny. I understand. And yet, I also understand that in the last event, we had a festival critter that was not giant. Okay. I feel like, if I remember correctly, the last time we had a thing, we had to feed them something they liked, but it was from here. I think. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because rabbits like carrots, but I don't think any. Hi, Brandy. Hello. It's exactly what you meant. Terrifying you ran off the island the first time you saw it. I don't like it. We're gonna think on this one for a little bit. Why is there like a little straw boy with you? I hate it! Oh, wait. Ah, daily cocoa specials. Okay, yes. I knew I was gonna have to find something. Yes, the rabbit here on the island has gotten used to daily treats. If you see it sniffing around, don't be shy. Our cocos are safe for it to drink. Today is Wednesday, so it wants a festive blueberry hot cocoa. Let me make that. It was this way, right? Yeah. For as large as he is, you lose him a lot. I'm surprised that's the first time I saw him. Festive blueberry. Okay. Giant scary festive winter rabbit. Excuse me. Oh, there you are. Ew, 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 ew. There you go. Blueberry hot cocoa sounds interesting. It does not sound overly delicious to me personally. Ooh. Now, I do wonder if we're gonna have to feed it on like, no, it's only 4 memories. I was like, well, we have to feed it every type of day of the week because that doesn't really make sense. But no, you just have to feed it 4 total times. Okay. Amazing. We love that. I'm considering all of that a success for now. Now, wait. May I leave? Where's the well? I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from... Oh. Okay. To the plaza! You've heard people say they want to keep the rabbit? No. That's why I know I can never have the white rabbit in this. Actually, here's the thing. If they added the white rabbit, I feel like that might be fine because I don't think it would look like that. But just taking the rabbit we already have and making it giant is nightmare fuel to me. Like, actually, I might have nightmares tonight. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in my... Oh, wait, it can be like any type of cherry or mint. It just has to specifically be the cocoa from the island, I believe. New furniture unlocked. Can you take it back, though? What if I don't want it? You want ours to be that big? No. It looks like it's gonna eat me. Okay. I need a vacuum to pick all of this up. Oh, you know what else I should probably do? We might do that on our hiatus. We have some Star Path stuff. This I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna pop it in here for now. Oh, this is the build we did last stream, by the way. The Cinderella Castle. Ignore the crafting bench right there, but we have a little courtyard moment with our cherries and just like a little meandering path around the back to a little seating area. Beautiful. It's fine. The way I feel about it is it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't adore it. And today we're going to be working on the Elsa build. Thank you for the sip reminder, Brandy. I unfortunately only have water today. Why are the houses boarded up? Oh, wait, the houses where I was on the island, it's because, well, I'm assuming it's because those are places that you either can't enter at all or specifically can't enter now because they're part of a puzzle that's going to unlock later during the event. That was specifically the event island. It wasn't in the main valley, even though it looked like a valley biome. Okay, I'm going to move these down here in case I need to grab them. Same with this, I guess. It's bigger than sadness. It genuinely looked like it would eat her. Oh my. It's too much for me, I think. All right. So the vibe, I think, is crystals. The category is crystals. And I feel like I want to kind of make this whole area like a crystal forest. Like even back here, and then maybe we can have the element pillars back here somewhere near the well, perhaps. I don't know what we're doing with Goofy Stall. We might just post Goofy Stall up like right here or something. But yeah, I don't really have any big desires for this spot. I feel like I'm gonna do the majority of my winter buildings over in Wish Blossom Mountains, actually. Okay, let me go ahead and open this. See what we got. Okay, thank you kindly. Oh wait, no. Let me clean up first. And then we'll get to it. I'm gonna forget that Tinkerbell is hanging out with us. Actually, I think I need to talk to a bunch of people. We'll do that later and bring a bunch of people their favorite gifts. Hopefully what I feel like I would like to accomplish is actually possible. Because one thing about me is sometimes I have a vibe idea in my mind for a build. And I'm just thinking vibes. I'm not thinking of what I actually have access to within Dreamlight Valley or the capabilities of the actual decorating mode within Dreamlight Valley. Does anybody else get like that? I feel like that might potentially be a common thing in decorating games, but maybe not. Where you're like, oh, I want to build XYZ, but I was not taking into account the actual game that I'm building in, which is going to make it a little bit of an adventure. Okay, we have, oh, that's not it. There we go. Every day, really? I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if I did something, something, something? And then I open my game, I'm like, ah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, amazing. I wish we had just a wintry looking thing that wasn't like Christmassy, you know? I don't know that I really want that. I don't know that I really want this stall, but what? Why is it doing that? Oh, okay, there it's fine. Fascinating. It's like, can you see how it's jumping? Very odd behavior, Dreamlight Valley. Very odd behavior indeed. Feeding the hot or wait, not the hot giant bunny, the giant bunny hot cocoa daily, any flavor. Yeah, there's a little menu board over by the stalls. It's kind of like one of the menu boards that we had from the Tiana quests, I think. It will tell you each, like, what flavor is for each day. Today it is blueberry, but also need to collect multiple of the drinks for the well. That's correct. Not the well, the fountain. Okay, I think I'm gonna have this and this back here. I would kind of like a path here and here, but I don't know if that's gonna ruin the vibe. Sometimes when you have a house up on a thing like this, it feels weird to have the path go up to it. A Rose, hello. Stream is going pretty well. Not too shabby. You're figuring out the new floating festival. And so far, so good. Huh. Am I going to hate this? I think probably. See, only one way to find out. Oh. Let's see. Mother of Dogs, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, it's not. wish these were different. I wish they were the same and also entirely different. I wish this was a path we could actually draw. I feel like I never use it because it always looks weird. Now I'm about to try this, which certainly is not going to help. Feel like the age-old adage of trying something many times and still not realizing it's gonna flop every time. Been watching the old streams on YouTube, came to see if I was live, and here I am. I am here! I am indeed. Okay. I don't know if this is how this works. No, of course not. Alright. Well, listen. We gotta trust the process. The Cinderella build also started out a little flop-tastic, but it ended up okay. So I think we just need to channel that energy and allow ourselves to explore, fail, and then maybe in the end create something that we're not ashamed of. That's always the goal. Create something that you're not ashamed of. It's got potential. It's uneven, but we don't have to pay attention to that. No, we do not. Been jumping between decorating your valley and questing. Doing both of those things at the same time uses so many materials. Ah, yes. I do usually quest first, decorate after, which tends to work fairly well for me. Okay. That's fine for now. I a little bit hate this, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Trying to decide if you want the house skin. The ski chalet, I like it. Not this one. I do like it. It feels large. I didn't actually compare it to any other houses, but it feels large. Which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you're looking for and where you want to put it. I do feel like in general I prefer smaller house skins. I feel like they're easier to build with. But big ones can be nice because then it feels like you have to do less, kind of, because the house itself is a feature kind of vibe. But I don't know that the ski chalet has that kind of presence. It has the spatial presence, but I don't think it has the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent presence to stand on its own. It feels like it would need some help. Your 4K streak was broken today? I'm so sorry. That is always a rough one. Drag you this way? Hi, kitty. Hello, hello.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this ring.
It's fine. For now. And then we do a little market back there. A little Christmas market next to Elsa. I hate it. I hate it here. The alternative is we could actually put the stall. I mean, the stall itself is cute. I do really like this Christmassy stall. I just don't like it with what we have going on here. And I could change it to be this one. But that... I might actually. You like Tink in the outfit more than us? Really? I feel like I like us in the outfit more. I do think Tink looks cute in the outfit, but I don't like how you have to be this close to her to even see it. Like, if I want to run across the valley, I can see Minnie in her fit. Looking classy. Looking centennial, right? But if I, like, am this far away from Tink, she could be wearing anything at all. I have to be right here to see what she's wearing. And even that, I have to be looking for it. Yeah, I think I am going to use this color for the stall, but I am also contemplating putting it kind of backside to here, which is right up on this staircase. But that way it doesn't kind of break the view of whatever we're going to have going on here with the ice castle. Does that make sense? It's not going to have a moment, but does a Goofy stall always need a moment? Is the question that I think we need to ask ourselves. And I think if we really dig deep, we would come to the conclusion that no, it does not.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this rain.
Okay. Yes. Do we have... I need a filter for, DLCs is what I need. But I want a Wish Blossom Ranch chair. I also should consider... Not that one, though. Do I want a crafting table here? I should probably use the crafting table from, I'm thinking Frost and Fairies. Yeah. I'll use it back here somewhere by the well, I guess. Okay. We got that. Ooh, I actually could use some of this Frost and Fairy stuff that I never use. But I will probably use it in the Wish Blossom Mountains. So perhaps I won't. Because I think I'm going to put the house that kind of looks in this style here. But I think I probably will use some of the crystals. Okay. And I might use a cooking station as well. Did I put my code in for the frame? I did not. I will at some point, but honestly, I don't really know when the last time I used a frame is. Actually, does the thing that makes your picture shorter and longer, not shorter and longer, but like it puts the little black bars, that's technically a frame, right? I guess I did use that one somewhat recently, but I pretty much never use the frames. And maybe I'll use these lights. Okay. Let me also grab some frozen things. Also, thank you for liking the stream on YouTube if you have. And if you have not, please do. Would appreciate it. Okay. You ever feel like you want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender again? I feel that way sometimes. I feel that way now, actually, kind of. I haven't watched it all the way through since I was un bébé. I think I watched a season and a half or 2 seasons maybe a couple years ago, but Snowy Forest? Crystals? Snowy? Perhaps? I do feel like I need this by Elsa's castle. I don't know about a throne, but we'll pop it out here for now. Okay. Ooh, but this fountain or this fountain? This fountain is fancier, but also somehow more boring. put it somewhere with the well. I'll think about it. Do you think I want these though? Kind of. Front and center, large and in charge. The frozen one is boring, but you love it. I do love it, but it is kind of boring. It's not. Well, I don't love that. Don't hate that though. Anyway, sorry, I had to ask my partner to bump the AC down a little bit. I need height and I need color. I think what I need is, can these be like close? Probably not. Let me leave them for now. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. You have a DVD set and you rewatch it every year? That's amazing. I will be able to slide through there and there, which is important to me. Okay. I think I would like the ancient civilization lights. If I could place them in a place where they're cool. Goal, be cool. Not there. I kind of wanted it over some of the things. But they will also be a little bit hidden. I don't know if this is actually going to work, unfortunately. Listen, sometimes we try things and we realize it's not the vibe. But at least we tried. I could also try to put them up front. I only have one more, which is unfortunate.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you.
I just feel like bringing some purple and pink in is going to be necessary. It doesn't necessarily have to be purple and pink, but one or the other. Excuse me, Joy. Excuse me, Joy. Thank you. I feel like is going to help the area. Your only complaint about the husky is why is it the same pose as Lucky? I think because they're both dogs. I don't know. Move this one out. Get some dimension. I don't hate the idea of this. It's too soon for us to know for sure, but I don't hate the idea of it. Joy thought it was a memory. You know, maybe. Although I almost feel like I need something closer as well. But maybe I'll do one of the pink lights. The ones that have the wooden kind of lamppost part. Okay. Where is the search bar for this? The other dogs have different poses, but the other dogs are different models. Do the cats have similar poses? I think they do, don't they? I feel like typically if it's like the same model, it has the same pose. Not all the time, but for the most part. Isn't Baby Sven also a lucky pose? You know, I do think I remember feeling that way. Whether it's actually true or not, I do remember thinking that.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this rain.
Yeah, I still need more breaking this up, but we'll get there. Dieting. Get pink, please. They're not even, but I don't necessarily want to move that forward. Maybe we could make this asymmetrical. I mean, the house itself is asymmetrical, so I don't think that that would be the worst thing to do.
The valley is becoming such a special place.
This feels like a core memory kind of day.
Does it? Wild. Ooh, speaking of memory, actually, I don't believe I've ever decorated with these memory viewers. I did use them in my dream snap. My dream snap that I just submitted was not the cutest thing you've ever seen, but I did use 2 of these memory things. One with Cinderella and one with Aladdin and Jasmine for like the first update that we had in the year and the last update that we had in the year. I thought that was pretty cutesy. I thought that was a cute idea. Cozy Valkyrie, hello, hello.
Oh,
Maybe we'll have
I'm
these
so
here.
happy to see you.
Although it would be kind of iconic to have them through the Crystal Forest, because it would be, without spoilers, kind of like the best part of Frozen 2. Or perhaps why not both? We can, again, experiment. We can try things. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the giant pink ones, although these are very pink, so maybe, well, the giant ones probably are a little bit different because I feel like this does not look exactly like this. Like the bottom is, but the top is different. You used them for fog in one of your builds not long after we got them. You just hid the screen part. Oh, interesting. I do really like them, actually. This is the worst place to build, where I have already built things near it. That's going to block that light, though. A little bit. Not actually that much. Can I rotate it more and block it less? A little bit. The giant ones are big boys, but I like that. I do want that. I'm not going to worry about changing the memory in those right now because I truly, in the most respectful way possible, cannot be bothered. I'll deal with it later. Can't really put anything. Too much up here because then I won't be able to go anywhere. And I do still want to be able to move around this place. Oh, you know what might be cute? Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. The blue stuff. This. It's kind of fun and whimsical. If I could fit this somewhere. I feel like maybe this is not a revolutionary idea, but it came to my brain and I was like, oh, wait a minute. You could be onto something. What is in the way of you? That's a little silly. I don't think I can walk through it though, so I do still have to be careful. We'll see.
Oh, the flowers are going to love
don't hate it. A little bit of mess, but we don't actually have to worry about that quite yet because we're not done. I feel like if we're done and it's a mess, that's a problem. If we're in progress and it's a mess, we're just in progress, you know? How's my sister doing? She's actually doing really wonderfully. If any of you are like out of the loop and care to know, my sister, essentially, long story short, broke both of her knees about 3-ish months ago. And she moved in with me and my partner so we could like help her recover and stuff. And she's doing great. In fact, she's doing so well that just yesterday evening, we were brainstorming a list of funny answers to give if she was asked why she was away from work for so long, like how she broke her knees. So that was fun. We had a couple hee-hee-ha-has. Some of my favorite off the top were a slingshot ride that was not up to health code. Being pushed down 2 separate flights of stairs. Let me see. What else? Of course I can't remember them now. They were very funny. I came up with them, so of course they were funny. But yeah, she's doing wonderfully. Where'd you go? Probably not there. I see. Maybe this one will poke out a little bit.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this rain.
A little bit. I do want some trees and stuff. Wait, I can walk through these? I don't think I realized that. I probably have done that already on this stream and I just did not realize it. Wait! I don't know why I said wait like that. Anyway. Volunteering with the youth is already great. Just say they're playing Red Rover or something. Yeah, I mean, stampeded by a horde of small children was also on the list of like things to say happened. Skiing with Gwyneth Paltrow. Falling off a stage at karaoke. Slipping on 2 separate banana peels. You know, we had everything covered. Feel like I kind of do want a bit of tree action that's not just the blue ones, but I don't want it to detract too much from everything else we have going on, you know what I mean? I want it for the full kind of feel, but I don't want it to block things too much. My foot is falling asleep. It's too early in stream for that foot. Very disrespectful of you. I feel like there. No, of course. That would be too perfect. I was like, can I fit one of those back there? No, girl, you can't. What about here? No. Uh-huh. Okay, I could there, but of course that's not helpful to me. That's fine, I guess. All right. That's gonna cover the light. I don't really want it to. It's a bit a mess, but again, we're reserving judgment, and I don't think a little bit a mess is that much of a problem.
I must commend the groundskeeper. Quite impressive.
I feel like also potentially if I can change these around, I feel like I remember this being annoying in the sense that I think you can place things on the gray portion of these tiles, but not on the blue portion. No, you can place things on the blue portion. No, you can. That I don't think is a fountain. Whatever. The classic, the council won't let me talk about it. Of course, of course, of course. That's not as cute as I was hoping it would be. What if it's over here? That's a little cuter. Teensy tiny. And these would be nice for the snow, but less nice for the fact that their footprint is, again, annoying. Your brain hurts trying to navigate through this place. The thing is, I don't need to navigate through the vast majority of it. Like, I just need to be able to go this way, which I can, and I'll make like a path so it's a little easier to tell. And then I just need to be able to go this way, and that's fine. From this entry, we have this path, which is fine. And from this way, we'll have probably something going maybe around here and this way. Minnie likes it. Okay. I wish we also had a path that was actually like ice. Like, you know, this kind of texture here. I wish we had this texture as pathing. I think that would be so nice. We do have the frozen, like, icy river set, but that's not really what I want. Nadia, hello, welcome in. Oh, this one. Let me move this back here. We need that as a path. I agree. I did actually lose the other purple orb, but
Living here is wonderful.
I don't know if I care that much. Oh, trying to navigate the festive island. I got you, I got you. That is quite difficult. I mean, to be fair, this is also kind of squeezy, but I'm not that bothered.
This is my kind of day.
That's not better. That. No, okay. I might have to just accept. You can kind of see it there. No, whatever. That tree does kind of meld into that tree. I don't think I hate that though. This feels like a dream snap in a way that I don't think is that cute, but we're gonna.
Now this is
Oh,
my kind of
actually,
day.
can I can run through that, which is a little concerning, but I guess, why does this tree drop wood? This game is so silly goofy sometimes. Is the chair that I'm thinking of called an alpine chair, perchance? Of course not. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm looking at the newest things and scroll until I find the chair. What I'm thinking of. Oh. I don't think I quite realized we could use these outside. Because don't we have a set of these kinds of things from Storybook Vale? And I'm pretty sure we cannot use those outside. Mm-mm. It's also possible that the one I'm thinking of, I may not have any, because maybe they're built. And by built, I of course mean crafted. Okay, I think they are crafted. I'm thinking of like the half rocking chair
Make
one.
sure we have a great day.
By my, you would think I had not had coffee this morning, the way I am yawning, but I have actually. Maybe it was too long ago. Silver leaf sculpture? Have I looked at this? Imagine me building an obstacle course for my horse and realizing again that the like hay bales that we have in the Wish Blossom Mountains, I'm pretty sure are just the ones that we had from the, was that from the Zootopia maze kit? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I think I pulled them from that and they were the exact same. Cozy alpine rocking chair. Yeah, I think this was what I was thinking. Cutesy, cutesy. Some are the same. Do we feel like that's silly? I feel like that's silly. Okay, I'm going to change all of that stuff into one of these, if I can. Put it there. We'll be fine. That way I can access this storage. I can access this storage. It's all lovely. Okay. Hi, Ignis. Hello. Okay. Heard what I do get up here? I think that's what spawned from that tree, right? Okay. Yeah. Alright. The ones from the DLC are just a little darker. Are we sure? I mean, I didn't inspect it super close, but looking with just my bare eyes, they look the exact same color. Okay. I think here... Maybe I'll use a blue light, though, because there's a lot of pink here. And we want to cool it down. So everything kind of evens itself out. The base game ones. Oh, not the Moonstone ones. Do we have rectangular base game ones? I know we have like the I don't know what you would call them, but they're like rolls of hay. They're like barrel shaped things of hay cylinders. Oh, I actually don't need blue specifically. Use a little... No, I can't actually. I can't put that under there? How silly. Wait, can you just not put rugs under any of Goofy's stalls? Or any rugs under Goofy's stalls? I don't know why I don't remember that being a thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, the roll ones in the DLC. See, I didn't even notice or pay attention that there are rolled ones in the DLC. That I feel like is even weirder. Sure. You're loving Dreamlight Valley and the new season event? Nice. I enjoy the new season event except for the parts that I hate, which are, in case you were curious, the giant rabbit. What is that? And what was the other one? Oh, the snowman with the top hat.
Now, this is my kind of day.
Can I look at this at night? I wish we had like a little more oomph from the glow from the Elsa palace and these crystals. I wish they were more like the big crystals, you know, just like a little bit. Kind of at the tops of the crystals, it's a little glowy, but it's pretty subtle. I don't want subtle. I want bam, you know? I want magic.
Okay, I get what you're going for here.
Do you? Do you get what I'm going for here? Okay, maybe I hate running through there. Don't pay attention to it. Don't pay attention to it. All right. What do I want in this corner back here? Not sure yet. Oh, I could put my crafting stuff over here, like a little crafting and cooking station moment here, which would be nice. It is a little unfortunate that the well is all the way going to be on the other side away from Goofy's stall, because I usually try to put them somewhat close together so when I'm going around to gather resources, I can grab, like, pop into the well, use the vacuum, grab the things, drop the stuff. Save the cheerleader, save the world kind of thing. But I think I probably will move that over here. Ooh, but was I worried about things ruining the vibe? I don't know if this will ruin the vibe. I also don't know how visible it's going to be. Do that kind of a moment, that kind of a moment. I feel like I had been really trying to kind of put trees in last when decorating for a while because of this specific issue of trying to decorate and not being able to see a single thing because of how many trees there are. Like, it's usually fine when I'm actually running around, but when I'm decorating, oh boy. Giant crystal. Ooh, also keep punching my microphone. It's been a day. Let me just say that. Like, nothing bad has happened, but it's just been a day. A little sleepy. Does this cooking station have a front and a back? Only one way to find out. That's fine. Work has hammered you this week and you're so tired. Yeah. I feel like I've been feeling pretty well.
I'm gonna make sure
I've been moving,
everything.
grooving. I've been getting things done. I feel like that New Year vibe really hit, and I've been so productive this week. And also, I feel like my body is a little bit like, you never do this much. What's going on? What are you doing? Sam, hello, welcome in. No. Let me look at... Did we have a cute bush? We have this one, but I don't know that that's... I mean, it's okay. Fit anyway, so it's fine. I mean, I could put it up here. Has it been snowing at my place? It has not, no. Thankfully. And may it never, actually. I don't think we'll actually make it through a season without snow, but we haven't gotten any yet. Can't wait for your birthday holiday in April. Ooh, are you doing anything fun? Going anywhere? I mean, you do not have to answer that, like where you're going, obviously, but if you are traveling, it would be fun to get excited for you to travel. Going to Greece? I've never been. Listen, all of you who live in and around Europe, I would just like to say that's very rude of you, because it's rude that you're so close to everything. I mean, not everything, but like you're so close to so many places. My goodness. I could go to like Texas if I wanted to. But why would I want to? No offense to people in Texas. That's not a read. Why would I want to? I certainly can't pippity pop over to Greece. Best I can do is live vicariously through my Finch bird, who is currently in Paris, living her best life, mind you. You had some in your country and you tripped. Wait, is that a Greece joke? You want to go to Texas to try Texas Roadhouse? Let me hold your hand while I tell you this. Texas Roadhouse, like the restaurant, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You don't have to go to Texas for that. No, I just mean you could go, well, I don't know that it's actually everywhere. I've personally never been to a Texas Roadhouse, but I know they exist outside of Texas. That much I can tell you for free. I know. Oh, wait. No, you live in England. Wait. What? You would only go to the US for Hamilton and New York? You know, respect. I respect it. We in the US have the benefit of all the national parks in every type of climate. I mean, that's true. I'm like, there are so many beautiful things. in the US. I've lived in many, many places in the US, and I've enjoyed many of them. And yet, I do still hold a little bit of resentment in my heart for people who can so easily just like pop to another country and be like, wow, people speak like a whole other language here as their native tongue. And I drove from the distance of one state to halfway through that state. What's that like? I don't want some path between here, but I don't think I want these. Maybe I do these. Maybe. Feel deceived that Texas Roadhouse isn't just in Texas. Wait, did you actually think it was just in Texas? I'm not like judging if you did. I just am not sure. Is that something that people in the world just live thinking? Like you hear Texas Roadhouse, you're like, ah, a roadhouse in Texas. Like it's a locale, not like a chain restaurant.
Another perfect day.
Yeah, that works. Nick, welcome in. Hello, hello. Is it good? I don't know. Anybody in chat had Texas Roadhouse before? I feel like possibly no. I was going to say I feel like one of my sisters went through a big Texas Roadhouse phase. A weird thing to say, but I'm pretty sure it was actually a Buffalo Wild Wings phase. And I also have never eaten at a Buffalo Wild Wings before, so I can't speak to its quality. I just know that one of my sisters was a big fan. Is Texas Roadhouse the one with like supposedly good like Texas toast? It's okay, yes. You like their cinnamon butter and rolls? Oh, you know what place has the best bread? Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory's brown bread. Ooh, mwah, 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 so good. Wow, I don't even remember the last time I went to a Cheesecake Factory, but they do have it in grocery stores. At least I've seen it in grocery stores around where I live. I might have to pick some up at some point. They have the rolls. Oh, okay, rolls. Your TikTok is basically just people eating. Oh, so you see lots of USA food chains. Fair enough. I mean, I am intrigued by food from other places. And I think at one point in my life, I don't know why, this is such an odd thing for me to have done, but I was like, you know what would really slap? Bangers and mash. We've had this conversation before. I think it was on a Tales of the Shire stream. I was like, yes, that's gotta be where it's at. I'm sure it's so tasty. Mashed potatoes, yum. Sausage, elite. And then I got my hands on some bangers and mash, and you know what I realized? Y'all's sausage is weird. I'm sorry. You have weird sausage. Why is it like that? I mean, to be fair, I've had one or two things of bangers and mash somewhere, but like, that's not how we make it over here. It was like, I don't know. I feel like usually when you have sausage here, it's got like texture to it. Like it's not chunky, but compared to UK sausage, it's chunky. Like it was like pureed, like smooth. Why is it smooth? It feels like wrapped up, like packaged pate. But if I wanted to have pate, I would like have that. Yours is mostly meat. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do I want this? Yeah, I should bring, I do feel that it would be potentially cute to have just this as a path, but maybe I'll bring this down to, I'm thinking. Maybe we'll bring this down to here and pick it up here. But if this is like a foresty area, why it doesn't quite make sense to have this area, the area with the actual path. The meat percentage has to be above a certain level so it's not full of processed stuff. Maybe that's why it tastes different. It could be, but from what I'm thinking of, I don't think that's necessarily it. Kenitzia, hello. There's also the question of whether I need a path at all. Let me actually start from here, because I think that might make more sense. I'm thinking of having... Puts down 1 square of path. The well, like, here-ish. And then these boys up there, but I'm gonna grab them again, just so I know which one is which. Forgive me, I don't know the frozen element signs. Have I seen the husky in the shop? I have! I'm actually running around with the husky at the moment. I don't know. Not me grabbing air twice. He actually like Sue. I don't know.
Being brave doesn't mean looking for trouble.
Actually, I feel like I need to move it forward a little bit. But I don't hate this idea. This will be kind of cutting it close, but that might be fine too. Jay Uso, hello. I don't know, I don't hate it. I think last time I put lights back there, I might try to do that again. I don't even remember when that build was. The fact that it's been over a year since I had my valley built. It's rough. Make it blue. Pebble. Green. I don't know if this will work. I feel like it worked before, but maybe I made that up. Maybe I willed myself into believing it. You've played Dreamlight Valley too much from September till November. Now you're kind of burnt out on it. I get that. I do. I would not necessarily say I'm too burnt out on Dreamlight Valley. Did I enter the code for the new frame? I did not. I will at some point. It kind of works. Is it Bria and Mary? Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Decorating inspo is gone. That's fair. Sometimes I do feel like I need to search for the inspiration. Well, sometimes actually it's less that I need to search for the inspiration and more that just like I just gotta do something. Like I need to I need to just start building and something will probably come to me eventually. My little corner, hello. Thanks for lurking. The green one looks really good. I wonder if I could get a brighter red light. I mean, that one's technically orange. Ooh. Wait, back. Okay. Or we double up the lights. Oh, Anthony, yes, we did play Tears of the Kingdom yesterday. Listen, it was fun. I mean, we always knew it would be because we did dip our toes into it a little bit before, but it was a good time. Elisa or Elisa, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom Tuesdays are a thing that's happening. It's gonna be big. We now have potentially two different counters going on. One is my death counter. It's like 8, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty high for a single stream. We also though have a whistle counter because I love to accidentally whistle instead of actually just sheathing my weapon. And that has got to be like 15. I destroyed a flux construct, whatever that is. It was like this big Rubik's Cube robot. It wasn't a Rubik's Cube, but it reminded me of a Rubik's Cube. And that was a good time. We had fun. We'll be playing it again next Tuesday. Okay. Good. Saved. Back in action. Let's see about this path now. Oh. Fascinating. Do you ever... You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna do something like this. You know what? We're gonna bring this path to the pondy thing, I think. And then we'll bring this path here and maybe like around. You have the hardest time with pathing? I can usually do something with pathing. It's typically a matter of how much I know what I'm attempting to do shape-wise. Like, the better idea I have of what I want to accomplish, the better it turns out. which might seem like a reason for me to actually pay attention to, I don't know, planning out an area instead of just throwing stuff down, but that's not really my vibe recently. I'm enjoying the just throwing stuff down vibe. Wish they'd fix the slider for console controller users. Wait, what do you mean by the slider? Path is getting a little chunky. They could just bring it this way. This also doesn't have to be pretty because it's going to be through a forest. So keep that in mind before you judge too harshly. Huh? Changing the time in game?
I learned things don't always.
You can turn it up, but not back down? That's strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, I think I actually need more of these. Are these crafted or are these bought? Does anyone remember? Broken cobblestone path. Go check Scrooge's. Also probably not a bad time to save.
I can't wait for my date with Mickey.
How badly do I want more gems? I feel like I should put... Oh, they're craftable? Well, I can craft here too. I feel like I'm kind of tempted to put down Aladdin's stall. Wait, you can put down Aladdin's stall in Wish Blossom Ranch, right? They patched that somewhat recently, I think. Or is that something they're still working on? I can't quite remember. Either way, I'm kind of tempted to do so. Oh, I didn't try this. But I feel like I hate this, right? Don't we hate this? We as a collective? It's the only way you're getting Jasper. Gemstall can be in Wish Blossom Ranch. I just don't love that once you put them down, you're stuck with them forever. I mean, you can move them about within the map, but I wouldn't be able to delete it from the map, which is my main concern. I also still haven't finished this forest area. It's like 90% done, 85% done. Certainly not done. This is fine. It is giving Dream Snap a little bit, but it's fine. Ah, wait. I do remember why I hated this, but I also remember that it's a little bit cute. I don't know, I kind of hate it though. Why is it shaped like this is my problem. Like, why can we not just draw it? You only added Aladdin stall to the Borderlands and Eternity Isle, not in any of the other DLCs because you don't like the way it looks in them. Yeah, the only stall I've added to any other map so far, I believe, don't make a liar out of me, is Moana's boat to Eternity Isle. Because I feel like I'll always have a spot where it looks okay in that map. But I'm scared to add to the other ones. I probably will add the gem stall to Eternity Isle as well. What is that footprint? Your impatience could never... Yeah, it's like... It's very strange. It's kind of a cool item, but only in an infuriating way. You know? It's like cool, but only if you're kind of mad at everything. You like the look, but what is that? Yeah. It's not the most conducive to... I don't know. Or it's not like the most usable, I guess. But I do like the way it looks. Grudgingly. I begrudgingly like the way it looks. I feel like this will be fine. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. This is all just gonna be nature. I think. I'll take a look again at the items that I have strewn about the beach, but... There's one square in front of the bridge in Silver Summit that doesn't let you place a tile. It bothers you so much. Wait, what? That does sound like it would bother me. I don't know exactly what you're talking about because I haven't really decorated there much. If at all. But that sounds frustrating. Let's pick all of that up. Then I don't know if I just want to put this in the back, like there. Strange. Maybe I should back it up over there. So it's kind of hidden, but still close by. That might be cuter. You just try to ignore it. Yeah. I really just wish they gave us the ability to paint paths instead of drawing paths. I feel like it would be more flexible. I mean, we could still have the option of drawing the paths, but also give us like a little paintbrush tool. I feel like it would be easier and maybe more flexible. I was thinking about this, but I feel like that's no. Maybe these though. Although these are kind of fancy. But it's going to be a kind of fancy crystal forest, so... Caps. Do you think the archways from, I believe, the Royal Winter Star path tend to be kind of cute around here, but I don't know if I want to use any of those right now. Painting would be amazing, but you don't see how they could incorporate the crafting part into it. I'm not sure. I mean, theoretically, the painting, like, size could be one tile. So you just craft, like, how many tiles worth you want, kind of like the paths. I'm gonna push these off a little bit. Okay. Anyone notice how we don't have the pathing from the loading screen? I don't think I've noticed the pathing from the loading screen. And if I have, it went in my bad eye and out my good eye, I guess. I don't know how that makes sense, but it's what must have happened. I might end up using some of the yellow ones as well. Yellow, orange? I don't know. And they're crystals. Do I want to use this? The only thing about this... Okay, now I'm mad again. I mean, name a time when I haven't been mad recently. I'm not an angry person, I promise. But why did they only give us one of these? Why would they do that? Respectfully. Why? The Frosted Heights path, but with the cobble bolt border. Oh, interesting. I do feel like probably I'm gonna want this for Dream Snaps though. But it looks cool. Like, look at that. It's so sick. It is huge, but that's not the point. The point is I could put it here, but then I can't use it on an island. I can't use it on any of the other maps because you can only have one. Why? If it's performance related, you get it, but that wouldn't affect the other maps. Wait, okay, I think I may have asked this before, but I don't remember if someone answered. It's okay if you don't know, you don't have to like look it up. But there was the clock tower, the bind clock tower that also you could only purchase once. Actually, I believe someone did answer. I think as far as I know, you still can't buy any extras, but it may be on their Trello board as an issue, but like it's giving they're making DLC things or like things that were intended to be part of a DLC that you can buy from the premium shop, but you can only have it that one time. And why is that? Because wasn't this Aurora meant to be in Wish Blossom Ranch based on some of the advertising or something? Or is that not true? I have the lights back there, which is going to make it difficult to fit something like this. That's facing the exact same way as that one. Ah, no, I don't need that as a favorite, actually. Thanks, though. Maybe at some point they'll do with it what they did with the house skins. Maybe. Why so stingy, though? You can see the reflection in Wish Blossom Ranch in the water, even though it's not in the sky. Now that is silly. That's goofy behavior. Okay. Unfortunately, I've been trying to put this off. I do fear I might have to actually put down trees and then come back and put down like the smaller crystals and bushes, which is a little bit annoying because that means we're not really going to be able to see much. Hi, Jessica. Hello. Credit to Oscar for getting you big mad about that. One thing about Oscar, Oscar's gonna keep something. I do respect it. Kind of close to that, but the alternative is having it in here, which I don't know if I want. It's like blocking the pond, but maybe I don't care. Actually, maybe I literally do not care. I know this is not like the most crystals, but just walk. It's gonna be good. So we gotta add some trees. Well, we're gonna need a lot of trees actually, but we might start with it being a little cute. Or trying to keep it cute. Okay, this area I do need to keep kind of open-ish because I want a nice view of the pillars when we come through here. So I don't want too much like high foliage obstructing that. Can probably put another one of these ones over here though.
This place overflows with empty sentiments.
What? Maleficent, I don't even know what you mean by that. Like, you said words, but what do they mean? You're getting serious lag in Wish Blossom Ranch. Oh no. I have not encountered that yet. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. But we all know how Storybook Vale has been treating me for ages. You have a big farm to get the Dreamlight tasks done and it's awful. Oh no. Wait, did I use the dark tree or the lightwood tree? I think that's the dark one. Dark one probably is the better one to be using, to be honest. And yet. Also, thank you again for the likes over on YouTube. I appreciate it. I think I kind of actually want a big blue tree here. I think I do want this to kind of block what's going on over there. From this side. And then you come through here and it's like, wow. You know? Would actually be kind of nice to have memories around here, but yeah, wow. Okay. Dark wood trees. This one. Maybe. I don't really have anything on this side, which is a little bit of a problem. Do I want to add any purple? Question. The answer is I don't know, actually. The reason purple would be nice, though, is because there are those trees that I don't think actually grow anywhere. Well, not grow, because the trees don't grow. But I don't think they're actually in any of the biomes when you first open the game. They're the ones that are kind of a lighter purple, but I can't. These are these in the Forgotten Lands when you open the game? I don't know why I feel like they're not. They're just in the menu. But these are nice because they have a good amount of volume all the way down. I don't really know that I want purple in here. I also need to decide on like underbrush. I think. Oh, wait. I did also craft a tree. A silver tree. Love the sneak in of Belle's shocked face. Well, yeah. Not called tree. Is it called shrub? Not scrub. No, what was that? Silver leaf skull. Moving past that. This is tiny! I almost went there, Anthony. Anyway, goodbye. I think I got distracted from what I was doing for that. Sorry, I was mid-yawn. My goodness. I do still have these that I need to use. I need to find a place for ice Anna, and I need some of these. Snow bushes. More snow bushes. More snow bushes with a little bit of purple, so maybe... Although I don't really want to. I feel like it's going to throw off what we got going on. I mean, not those small bushes, but I mean, like, if we brought in the actual trees. It's just so odd to think about some of the bushes having snow and some of them not. Like, why would that be the case? Nature doesn't really, well... I guess it's not unheard of. It is just a little strange, though. There's something a little odd about it. I was going to ask which element Anna is most, or like is most in line with Anna. I don't need to ask. It's clearly air. Poor thing. I can say that as someone with air in 2 out of 3 of my prominent like signs. And it shows. Cold resistant bushes, exactly. Depending on where the sun is, one side might have snow on the nature and the other doesn't. Yes, I mean, I do understand, and I know the way that I'm going to end up decorating it, they're going to be all mixed and matched, and it's not going to make a lick of sense. But this is what? A fantasy game. It's fine. Which sign do we feel like is most like Elsa? I feel like Elsa is probably an earth sign, but I feel like she's an earth sign with fire sign tendencies. We got a frozen tree. This can actually be up here. You don't know about these things? I don't actually really follow astrology. I do know my, or a good amount of my natal chart. Whatever you want to call it. You know you're a Taurus. You know what? And that checks a little bit from what I know of you. I feel like a well yes to that. I have previously stated I am a Gemini, and you know what? I think that also a little bit shows. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit. Checks out. Listen, no, I just say it with an LOL though. You had me until the LOL. Becoming more foresty and more magical. Tree by tree. You love that sign. Your sis is one also. I don't know that I have ever really actively interacted with other Geminis that I know of. That's a lie. That's a lie. My best friend in middle school, well, through some of elementary school and like middle school, was a Gemini. And actually, come to think of it, maybe I should apologize to everyone. Maybe I should apologize to everyone in my life now that I'm thinking about that. Cause she was kind of a piece of work. But that could have had nothing to do with her sign, to be fair. My stream title is fantastic. Well, thank you. I couldn't tell if it was, like, stupid or silly. And I decided I think it was somewhere in the middle, and that's where I feel like I truly shine, so I'm glad you like it. You're a Leo and feel like it doesn't match you well at all. I know I have like pretty minimal knowledge of kind of most signs. I'm more familiar with some of the ones that some of my family members are. Anthony, I don't know why, but the like intentional like the intentional but loving rage bait feels Taurus to me. I feel like that's a big one. Intentionally and lovingly rage baiting someone feels like a Taurus tendency. You have all the good traits and none of the bad ones. We love that. And you should. You're like, wow, it's so amazing that everything good fits me. And none of the bad things whatsoever. Flaws? I don't know her. I feel like the best way for me to like discover new flaws of mine, or not necessarily new flaws, but flaws that I've not previously recognized in myself or acknowledged, is to see who I really despise in shows or movies, because usually when I think about it deeply enough, I realize that the traits that I dislike in them are traits that I have in myself that I haven't yet acknowledged. It's nearly uncanny how often this happens. Let me see. You want some more bushes? These ones, maybe. I feel like we're a little bit going off script with this build, but maybe that's fine. I think it's meant to be off script. It's meant to be chaotic and pretty, you know? And if we can be as pretty as we are chaotic, much like in real life, I think we'll be fine. That there. I also need to bring in some more of the like smaller crystals, but I'm not quite sure whether I should be trying to do that now or doing the bushes now. I think we're gonna stick with the bushes for a little bit. Actually, I might need this Anna to be further here, so we could get some more separation. Something about the blue right up against the gray is not doing it for me. I need a different bush. I'm trapped. And my other foot is asleep. That's lovely. What do we want to play on the member stream on Friday? Oh, also, I had mentioned this on a previous stream, and I did look into it. I will continue to do like a little bit of research just to double check, but I saw it on like an actual Twitch help page, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do subscriber only streams yet on Twitch, because I believe I have to have had 90 streams as an affiliate in order to get access to that. So I am not at 90 streams as an affiliate, probably nowhere close. So for now, I won't be able to do them, but as soon as I hit that, I think all of the other things that I needed to do are all good. So as soon as I'm able to, the member streams that we have on YouTube, I'll try to stream also as sub streams on Twitch. Maybe Cult of the Lamb, maybe. I do want to play some Cult of the Lamb. The 22nd is when that DLC is coming out, I think. One thing I do need to look into it a little bit. I imagine it's much like any game with any DLC, and I don't need to play the other DLCs in order to enjoy it, but I know there are other DLCs for Cult of the Lamb as well, I think. Take a run through. Ariel, hello, hello. The other game I said I played a lot, choice-based game. Wait, Detroit Become Human? Don't get me started. I don't know if it's still on sale, by the way. I am in no way affiliated with, I'm in no way affiliated with anything, but sometimes I really talk things up and I feel like I need to say that I'm not affiliated with them, just so you know. I'm not affiliated with Detroit Become Human or Quantum. Did Quantum make it? I don't know. Whoever made Detroit Become Human, I don't know those people. I have no ties to them. But Detroit Become Human is probably my favorite game. Possibly my favorite game ever. It's so good. It's cinematic. It's a choice-based game. You follow 3. It's very topical actually as well. You follow 3 like android robot people. In this case, I do think android is the correct term. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I believe it's on sale because I think my brother told me he bought it for like $5. So if it's on sale and you have $5 to spare, if that is the price, I do strongly recommend. If you like a game with story, if you like compelling characters, compelling narrative, if you like to choose whether you want to be good or evil, I've not decided to be evil in that game, but you can. We love choice. It's essentially about androids, which are like human looking robots who are gaining consciousness and yeah, becoming more and more like people. I've heard it's similar to iRobot, which I've never seen, and some other things. It's not the first time this type of story has ever been told, but it was, I think, the first time I experienced such a thing. And I just feel like it's also really well done. It's like 10 years old, maybe? I want to say it came out around almost 10 years old, maybe? I don't know. I feel like the graphics really hold up still. Connor, Marcus, or Kara? Oh, or Kara, my bad. I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like if anybody doesn't say Connor, they're a little bit lying, but I love them all. They're all my little baby beans, and I adore every single one of them. Marcus is your fave. We do love Marcus. Marcus is Jesse Williams. I'm so mostly certain that's his name, but that's one actor that I always forget his name. My apologies, Mr. Williams. No, yes, it is Jesse Williams. Can we play it? I do want to play it. The only thing is I don't know that it would be that fun because I have played it before, but maybe it would still be fun. Y'all can let me know. Because I feel like typically the appeal of decision-based games like that is to see people like experiencing it for the first time. That being said, I feel like I've played it 3 times. The first time I ever played it, I think I got the worst ending possible. Which you would think would be where, like, with everyone dying. Surprisingly, no. I feel like there is a fate worse than a fate worse than death. I feel like the second time I played, I got most of the people ended up with the happy ending, but not all of them. I think the last time I played, I can't actually remember. Maybe I didn't finish it the last time. Maybe we can play it. I do love Detroit. It's so stinking good. The music is good. Oh, wow. It's just stunning. Maybe I will. You've talked me into it, potentially. The thing is, we just don't... Ugh, the days. There are so few days and so many games. The Mary-Kate and Ashley TV show So Little Times intro theme. So Little Time. You'll purchase it if I play. I mean, you would enjoy it. It's also not like too long of a game. I don't know. I feel like it's somewhere in the 12 to 20 hours range, which I feel like is not too bad. It feels like a nice, thorough story, but it also feels like you're not playing for 10 years to get through it. You were so shocked at the beginning, thought you were doing okay. Yeah. Oh, so many twists and turns. So much fun stuff. Maybe we will play it. I do want to play it. I would just have to make sure I could, because I have it on my PS4. It would require a little bit of testing to make sure that my PS4 would want to cooperate with my capture card in OBS. You loved Heavy Rain? I never played Heavy Rain. I feel like there's Heavy Rain and one other game in that kind of vein that I can't think of at the moment. That I also never played. Do I like Life is Strange? I have played Life is Strange once, and oh yes, Beyond Souls, that's what I was thinking of. I've never played either of those games. I have played Life is Strange once, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. And I did enjoy it. I also played Before the Storm, which is I think the prequel game. Life is Strange, I think would, well, okay, here's the thing. I remember one of the main plot arcs of Life is Strange, but I don't really remember any of the actual gameplay. So even though I kind of remember a bit of the story, there's still a heavy chance that I would flop at actually playing the game. If it's a floppable game, I will flop it. One thing about me, pretty much any choice-based game, if you give it to me, I am going to get the worst possible outcome the first time I play it. It happened when I played Detroit Become Human. I don't remember. I don't know that. I can't remember what happened, like, with the final result of Life is Strange. It happened when I played I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, which I need to play again and hopefully get a less distressing ending. But something about me, here's the thing. I think what it is I try to adhere to my morals, like my real life morals, far too much in the game. And unfortunately, that ends up royally screwing me over. You want the last Life is Strange, but it's so expensive. Well, yeah, because I know there's Life is Strange, Before the Storm. There's a Life is Strange 2 that I think has 2 brothers or something that I think I saw a trailer for, but I don't really know much about. There's True Colors or something that's a Life is Strange game. And then one came out like a year ago or something. And that I feel like is meant to be an actual sequel with Max, right? The main character of the first game. I don't know if there's other Life is Strange game, but there's a fair few of them. It's the same height as that, which is a little annoying. Wait, is True Colors the one that came out recently that has a tie into the first one? Oh, Double Exposure. Yeah, I think that's the most recent one. I feel like I'm truly in my just put things places era right now and probably need to get out of that. Irish Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. I mean, it's not looking bad, honestly. Oh, and I think that was our follower goal over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Y'all, I actually really want to play I Was a Teenage Exocolonist again. I'm kind of glad I didn't play it on stream because I don't know that it's the best stream game because it's also a choice-based game. It's really good. Would recommend if you like a story game. It's essentially like you play as your character from the time you were a child like maybe 11 or something, to the time you're like 20 or something. And you're on this kind of planet that humans are just arriving on and trying to make a home on. A little bit Avatar coded, but a little less aggressive. And oops, I just clicked off of the game. And yeah, you have to play through each year, picking up different skills and talents, eventually finding a career, and what you do helps impact like what happens to your human colony and the world of this planet that you reside on. But it's also like a deck building game, so as you progress through the game, like the different skills you get or the different job you get will give you access to different cards that you use in different challenges in the game. It was really cool to play. I had never played anything quite like it before. To be fair though, I can't recall any other deck builder video games that I've played. I've lost the chat. True Colors came out before Double Exposure. Oh, yes. Double Exposure is a sequel. True Colors is like a spin-off. Oh, okay. And the two brothers are alone. Fair enough. That's kind of along the lines of what I kind of gathered. Wasn't there also one featuring Chloe? Yeah, that was Before the Storm. That was a prequel one. That's got Chloe and Rachel. You've gotten to really like Twitch. You were a YouTube only person, but you like earning points and redeeming them on whatever the streamer has. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I mentioned it before, but I'll bring it up again. If there's anything any of the Twitch viewers would like to see for like channel redemption points or anything, let me know. I haven't customized anything with that because I didn't really have any specific ideas. But I am open to recommendations. I, as always, reserve the right to veto, but make a compelling argument and I'll consider it. And the emotes can be animated. Oh, yes. I saw I have some animated emote slots. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know how that works. I don't have anything there. I don't know how that works. Phoenix Rose, thank you so much for the follow. What are we thinking? I feel like this is cute, but I also feel like this might be approaching the point where I might have to finish the rest of this off stream. There are some builds where it's like, I'm just gonna keep putting stuff down, which is not necessarily bad, but sometimes I do benefit from sitting down and being a little less occupied. I need to be bored is what I'm saying. I need to be bored. Not have things to talk about. To finalize this, probably. You're distracting me with game talk. No, I love the game talk. That's why I'm here. I'm not saying that as if it's a bad thing. I'm just saying this build is at the point where it's like getting close to being done. And yet I feel like I'm also making no progress. Just because I'm not actually really paying attention to what I'm doing so much as I'm kind of just like, oh, I'll pick this up. Let me plop this down. Emoji only chat is fun for redemption ideas, viewer shout outs, tell a dad joke. Oh. I'll do some research. We'll see what we can find. We love a tink chatty stream. Is there any other kind? Well, sometimes. But most of the time they're quite chatty. A variety of various things. I feel like I'm really moving into my... This has nothing to do with games, by the way. I feel like I'm really moving in... This is why I need a podcast. What? Sentence. Finish it. I feel like I'm really moving into my 70s aesthetic aspirant era, which was really just verified by the fact that I got that cute little disco dachshund today on Finch. I feel like that's me meets 2026. You would subscribe to that? I mean, to be fair, I have had a secondary channel in the works. I mean, I threatened one a lot back in the day. That one would have been like specifically book related. This new one, maybe a couple of months I've been working on it. It would be kind of just generic yapping about probably mostly books and like old TV shows. But I feel like it would be fun. I think it would be an enjoyable time. Because I feel like I am often like, does anyone remember that one show that happened like 15 years ago? And there was this one thing that happened. Wasn't that crazy? And everyone's like, no. I'm like, okay. Okay. Got a new pen that can write underwater. Wait, what? Yes, 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 yes. Sometimes when I feel like a build is looking good, I feel like I turn into a cartoonish mustache twirling cartoon noir villain, you know? Oh, that's your dad joke. See, I didn't read the rest of it. You got a new pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too. He he he. I get it. That's a good one. See, that's my bad. Listen. That one's my bad. Underwater, yes. See, you don't, well, okay, I get it. That was a good joke. I do love a dad joke. This area needs to be fixed. Yeah, I was a bit distracted. Also maybe distracting, I don't know. Talking about TV shows, what do I think about the theories surrounding Stranger Things? I've seen none of them because I haven't watched Stranger Things since, I believe, the end of season 3. But honestly, it's possible I didn't even finish season 3 because I don't remember. So I've not seen any of the theories. I haven't even necessarily intentionally tried to stay away from them. They don't really come across my desk because I don't watch it. What did come across my desk was someone, in my opinion, rage baiting, saying that, okay, quote, Ariana Grande was made fun of by Blair Waldorf, end quote, in which Leighton Meester, famously a person with a name that's not Blair Waldorf, and Ariana Grande interacted on a carpet, or maybe it was at the Critics' Choice. I don't know, it was somewhere recently, and words were exchanged, but clearly no one has seen Gossip Girl because they didn't get it. You either get it or you don't. Have I checked the island for Coco lately? I have not. Thank you for the reminder. I need to go and do that. Speaking of Gossip Girl, I also need to finish watching Mike's video on season 5 of Gossip Girl. It's fine. The finale for Stranger Things wasn't what you expected, but it was fine. I won't say that I intentionally don't watch finales of things because I'm concerned that they're gonna flop and make me upset. But sometimes I feel like the finales of things really flop and make you upset. Especially if it's a show that's been going on for a while and then you kind of build up all these ideas about how epic the conclusion's gonna be, and then it ends and you're like, that's it? That's it? Wait, the Vampire Diaries messed you up? Wait. I only remember kind of like the main thing about the finale of the Vampire Diaries, which I won't say, and I would ask that people in chat don't say also. Yeah, just general rule of thumb. I try to avoid spoilers on the channel, and I give heavy disclaimers if I'm going to say something that I think is spoilery. And also, you all are pretty good about avoiding that too, just because we want to respect people. Yeah, I remember like the big thing at the end of the Vampire Diaries, but I don't really remember too much else. I thought it was good though. I felt like it kind of had to happen that way or one other way that was kind of the inverse of that way. Like it felt kind of inevitable. Much like, in my opinion, the finale of Squid Game, which I feel like a lot of people were upset about. It felt inevitable to me. But yeah. Cocoa bean. Oh, okay. Anyway. But also, yeah, the Vampire Diaries, I watched through once. I think I watched the first season twice because I think I watched the first season, cough, cough, when it first came out because I'm old. And I just didn't finish it. So then I watched the whole thing later. That show, we've talked about this before. Shows used to go on for too dang long per season. What do you mean you had 22 to 24 45-minute episodes in a season? I don't know how much writers were paid, but they were not paid enough for that. I can tell you that one for free, because they were just coming up with stuff. It was anything. Just curse after curse after curse if you're Once Upon a Time. If you're Vampire Diaries, just any number of shenanigans. And 10 plus seasons too. What was that? You want to know what actually makes me a little bit mad sometimes when I think about it? I don't think it made me mad at the time, but it makes me mad in retrospect. I think partially because I don't remember it that well, but partially also because I think even if I watched it, it would be worse than me remembering it well. Well, no, I feel like if I watched it and actually saw it, it would be worse than me misremembering, kind of. The finale of Lost, the show? What? Not even just the finale. The fact that, like, I don't know, Lost as a show, I watched the whole thing. I did enjoy it, mostly. But there were so many ends. That's another thing. Shows were too long. And I think because of that, writers changed, people changed, like, there were too many loose ends that were never tied up. I don't think anyone was ever on the same page, because what do you mean we had so many mysteries and we never found the answer to it? Huge plot points were dropped, never to be seen again. Like, it was really spooky out here in the early 2000s and the 2010s. You've never seen the Vampire Diaries? To be honest, I don't know that I recommend it. Maybe the first season? Maybe? You know what? I actually don't know how many of these I need. Now listen. We could talk about Klaus. Okay, I know I say I don't like a morally gray guy because I think they're just jerks, but I could be persuaded to change my mind for Klaus, okay? Also, Klaus is at the center of one of the most egregiously treated best ships to ever exist. Because what do you mean that ship didn't sail forever and ever and all eternity? You have a solution, watch the originals. Unfortunately, I can't. There's a character in the originals that eventually comes up that I hate with a burning passion. And I can't stand it. What's their name? Davina? I feel like they showed up and I was like, they're leaving soon, right? But I knew they weren't gonna leave soon because the actress was in a decom around the time, which meant at the time she was kind of like doing well. So like she would like, you probably wouldn't bring her into the show for like a couple episodes. And I couldn't stand her. I actually, okay, you saying Davina Ugg makes me feel very validated because I never talked, like I didn't really have anybody I knew who watched the originals. So I didn't know whether I was just being unnecessarily petty and hateful or if she was actually as bad as I thought she was. I feel like she was actually as bad as I thought she was, but I don't know. Also, while I was watching the originals, for a while, I was just thinking about the sail or the ship that never sailed. And that would also make me a little bit mad. You know what I mean? So it's like I would be watching the show and trying to enjoy it, but I was like, this is only happening because something else flopped in the other show. Actually, can I move this tree forward? And if I do, can I move this back here? I can. Can I move this tree back now that that's in place? No, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's also nearly 5 o'clock, so I need to leave. I just started talking about things. This is why I need a place to yap more permanently. We're gonna wrap up the stream. Let me see if anybody's doing anything anywhere else, and hopefully we can go and hang out with somebody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I feel like we accomplished kind of a lot. This whole side of the Frosted Heights is mostly done. None of it is like fully done, but I feel like that's still fine. And I will be back on Wednesday for a Friday. Today is Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday for a member stream. I don't know what we're going to play yet, but we'll figure it out. And I'll be back on Sunday for more Dreamlight Valley. I don't know what we're going to do. On YouTube, we're going to go over and see Poppy. So please pop by there, no pun intended, and show some love. I think you'll have a blast. They're playing Dreamlight Valley. And then let's see on Twitch we're gonna go see Cozy K, Refresh Day, Winter Floating Island time, so definitely stop by for that. But I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please don't forget to like the stream on your way out if you're on YouTube, and I will see you all really soon. Goodbye, everybody.